Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. I don't know if you can see that sunset or not. That's the sunset from my place. I'll leave it around. As you can see from that video I put up yesterday, Lakota worked his butt off today. He got weed eated over there. Now, can you see that sunset worth anything? Beautiful sunset. We moved a little more scrap metal today. Did more trimming and weed eating. Another brush pile to burn. Well, what I really wanted to show you was, let me walk over here. There's the view to the pond now. Bunch of that stuff got trimmed down, weed eated, cut out. We are really reclaiming the place. Yeah, we still got a long ways to go. There's where the boys worked on it the other day. There's a stump from that big tree. I've got a video of that tree falling. Man, I was afraid that was going to get the house. I forget what I named that video. But yeah, I thought I'd take you out here for a little evening stroll. Just for the heck of it. Matter of fact, let me walk you over here. Now that pickup, little Toyota, my oldest boy, Little Joe, gave us that in Georgia. The 1980 model. It was running and the carrier bearing went out. And the wife insisted I bring it down here with us because it is not electronic. So it is on our to-do list to get it back up and running. So it ain't just junk sitting here. These poles that you see in the videos, these 3 black ones, are reclaimed poles that we've got. Well, there's 4 actually there, one up on top. Those I've reclaimed out here working stuff. The other ones are cedar. And we cut down some cedar trees. And I claimed the logs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them there. And I want to use them for building a covered area out here. Now some of the other stuff that you see in the video is our Cushmans. These are antiques. One's a 1970, one's a 1972, and I don't remember which is which. But those we are going to restore. Everything in its time, and those we'll be using for running around on the property. 2 blue barrels or rain barrels, and all that stuff up under the trailer that you see all the time is a variety of stuff. There's a yard sweeper under there, another wheelbarrow, a lot of wood, pots for our plants and stuff, a couple of cages. All kinds of stuff that we will be reusing, and that's just a way to try to get it out of sight, out of mind, somewhat organized, however you want to say it. That stand you see behind the blue barrel, that was some reclaimed tables from a company I worked at. Those are the legs off of it. The tables went bad. We've left these stumps like we have because whenever we get the backhoe in here, which will probably be this fall, I can dig them out a lot easier. This way they're up, I can see them, won't hit them with a mower, won't do no damage. And the height gives me a little bit of leverage if I wish to go trying to pry them out. Now, with all the cleaning up we're doing, this bush here, I'm not sure what the name of it is. If anybody knows, please tell us. We have been told that this bush is what the Indians used to use to rub on them to keep mosquitoes away. It's supposed to be a natural mosquito repellent. So we have saved a bunch of these little ones where we made sure they didn't get cut down. I have them in several different places here. And we wish to dig these up once we verify that truth. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of them over through there. This is where we did that burn. This was a big monster brush pile. And we did a burn, and it burned probably 80% of it. But we still have big stuff left. Plus there's dirt out there in the middle of it. So once again, wow, there's me another pipe out there. Cool. Actually looks like there might be two, but there's definitely one. I will be having the boys dig that out. Once again, once I get the backhoe out here, I will try to separate out some of the burnable from the dirt and see what I can do with it. This is just where the guy and look at the scrap metal out there and that stuff. Damn. This is where the guy just pushed it all up. Very aggravating. Now I keep telling you about the berm. And the berm runs under that burn pile. This is why that I keep telling you about that berm. We did not get that much rain today, but you can already see where I have water pooling on this side of the berm. That berm needs to be notched out right there so that it can run on down to the pond. I think the guy that was doing the grade work, he was trying to make it all come over here to where this washout is, and that is not what Mother Nature wants it to do. He was not the original guy to do this stuff, but he did not help it like I thought he would. There's your closer picture of the pond. You see how far back he worked it with a weed eater. We still have tons of stuff to do. But this area here, look at that video from yesterday. There's the trees looking like they do up front. That's what I was telling you. This is what I'm shooting for all over my acreage. Oh, excuse me. So now I'm going to continue walking over here. As you can see, there's a little bit of water in there. And this is just an ongoing problem I have. And the water fills up through there, then that berm pushes it all down here, and it all goes through that gully right there, washing out that gully and making that an issue. So the reason I haven't been doing this berm, getting it cleared out, is so that I can see where I need to breach that berm down through there, because there are other runoffs down there. I will know where I need to breach it, which is why I decided to walk out here today after that little rain, and that was just a little rain. So, and they've got another brush pile starting there that will get burnt. I thought I was done having a bunch of brush piles, burnout spots around, but evidently not. So, there's a look at the property. Here's a look at the back. This is what we're turning into an office. So it was a back porch that somebody enclosed, and we're turning it into a little office. So that's what that is. And there's that again. Sun's almost gone. There's the last of it going down over there. Very pretty night out. Pretty sunset and all that. Gotta love Texas. God does, so do I. And we both love y'all too. Y'all have a fine evening. Hope you had a good weekend. Bye. Come on, dadgummit, you're supposed to pause.